she isn't, and I don't have to ask you where you got it from. Only that Humane Society guy would dump a pregnant putty cat on me at Christmas time.
All she needs is a warm blanket and some straw, just like in the manger.
Jody, I do not have time to play midwife to some pregnant putty cat today. I've got too much to do. I've got a Smut Snatchers meeting at noon. I've got a Frito pie to bake for the radio station Christmas party. I'm supposed to be at Coach Chasey's prayer vigil. I haven't finished these Christmas cookies. Your father has not called. Stanley gets off probation tomorrow, and everyone thinks that he's the Christmas Phantom. When Charlene finds out that we've got a cat, she'll have one too. You know Charlene's allergic to cats.
Well, maybe she'll pass out and we won't have to listen to her squawk.
Jody, if she does, I'm going to make you hold her feet up until she comes to. Now that cat's going back to the Humane Society today. Charlene, Renee, Stanley, Jean, get down here now, or I'm going to put on that Andy Williams album.
Oh, Mama, you promised you'd never play that record again.
Honey, your father promised not to miss another Christmas. Hitler promised to stop after Czechoslovakia. Hello? Oh, Merry Christmas, Aunt Pearl. No, Hank hasn't called yet, but I think he will sometime. No, I think he's stuck in that snowstorm back in Amarillo. Well, it's supposed to snow there sometime. No, Stanley isn't up yet, but he ought to be. Alrighty, Aunt Pearl, I'll have him stop on by, but I don't want him out in the public eye too much today, not with all this Phantom business going on. You know, sometimes I wish Stanley would just up and leave this town. Alrighty, Aunt Pearl. Oh, and tell Uncle Henry that I'll be by sometime tomorrow with his chocolate-covered cherries. Oh, no, I don't trust Charlene after last year either. I removed all the pits myself. Yes, I know it's a Christmas blessing that you know the Heimlich maneuver. Alrighty, Aunt Pearl. Merry Christmas. About to have kittens. And when she does, she's going into the garage. So sit down and eat.
Grody! Oh, God, after seeing that, I'll never eat again.
Jody, don't lie.
I'm not. Besides, who has time to eat? Being an assistant director at the theater is taking up all of my time.
Well, whatever you have to do for Joe Bob Lipsy can wait. Doesn't look like he's ever missed a meal for you or anyone else by the looks of things.
Well, you would eat too. If Dixie DeBerry was threatening to cut off your lights on opening night, and you were the most brilliant director who had ever lived, so just lay off Joe Bob, Mother. He's the only sensitive person in this town, and if he leaves and goes back to Lubbock, I'm going to kill myself, so there.
Charlene, Baptists do not kill themselves.
Well, I'll start a new trend.
Charlene, how's the play going?
Awful. Thanks to you and those goofy old smut snatchers. Well, who ever heard of a dirty word in a Christmas carol?
Well, Vera Karp says they are there. Charlene, the Snot Snatchers are here for everyone's protection. While censorship is as American as apple pie. So shut up! I want you to stick around the house today. I want to take group pictures of the entire family so I can put them on the Christmas cards next year. If I can get your father home long enough to sit still for one.
Well, I know what. Next time Daddy passes out drunk in front of the TV, why don't we just all crowd around the couch and get a picture of that?
Charlene!
a Christmas card.
Now, why didn't you come over here and help me with this tree?
Here. It's a sick tree. Connie Carp's tree touches the ceiling. Has plastic icicles that look like real ice.
Connie Carp's parents have more money than we do. Charlene, icicles. Charlene. Oh, looky here. This little angel. Do you remember when you made that?
Ew. I never made that. You say that every year.
Well, I'm going to hang it up over here next to Stanley's license plate. Do you remember when he made that in reform school?
You know. I wonder why Joe Bob has never married.
Well, honey, I don't think Joe Bob's marrying kind.
Why?
Well, Joe Bob's always been different.
Well, what do you mean by that?
Well, it just means he's out of the ordinary.
Mama, you are so cruel.
Now, you know I like Joe Bob. Charlene, I really wish you would help me decorate this tree. It's no fun decorating by yourself. Come back here, little icicle.
I don't want to. I cannot afford to waste my artistic integrity on that pathetic little shrub.
Charlene, you've got 5 seconds to get in the Stop throwing the icicles. You get that meanness from your daddy.
Subject of meanness, I wish you would tell Stanley to clean the bathtub when he's done. Gosh, I get grossed out every morning.
You leave Stanley alone. He's got a lot on his mind.
That's impossible.
Tomorrow is his last probation hearing, and that is a Christmas blessing.
Be a Christmas blessing if he was back in jail.
That part he's playing in the Christmas Carol is making all nervous enough.
Well, I don't know why. He just stands there like a criminal in a lineup. Everybody knows he's the Christmas Phantom. You know, it's just a matter of time before he's back in prison.
Your brother was in reform school. Your daddy was in prison.
Well, it's the same thing.
That part he's playing in the Christmas Carol is the last of his community service. I think you ought to give your twin brother some support.
You know, it'd be a community service if he just left town.
Stanley isn't going anywhere.
Yeah, well, that's not what I hear.
Where are you going, young lady?
Well, I don't have to tell you everything.
Well, fine. You just stay gone all day, and I'll lock you out with the dogs. You can let Joe Bob Lindsay feed you.
Well, thank you, John Crawford.